Okay, hello everybody. I'm Vivian. If you follow me on DeviantArt, you know me as JazzLassie6020, and I have here my friend,
Hi.
the voice of the amateur, Steven, and he's going to be drawing alongside of me. And the reason he's here is because I realize I'm not very good at just talking to a camera. So I need a live person here to give me feedback, and a camera obviously doesn't do that.
Yes.
This is my first video, so bear with me while we go through the awkwardness and technicalities and whatnot.
Bear with bears.
And we're going to teach you today how to draw a manga head from 3 different angles. We're going to teach you how to draw from the front view, and then the 3/4 view, which is turning your head a little bit to the side, and then the profile view, which is to the very, very side of your head. And Steven's going to be trying to draw on this side, and I'm going to be drawing on this side, and we're going to be zooming in a little closer because it's kind of weird. Let's see. That should do it. There we go. Okay. So we're going to try the front view first, and we have here the model of a real human head, and you're thinking, Vivian, we're drawing manga. Why are we using a real human head? It's because in manga, the proportions of the human head are surprisingly consistent, even in manga. So the first step to drawing anything is to simplify whatever you're drawing to basic shapes, and to figure out some lines of reference and stuff like that. So when we're drawing the head, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a circle here. And this represents the cranium, which is the round part of your head, the skull. And then we're going to draw the midline face, the line that goes through the middle of the face. And then we're going to cut this sphere in half. And that's going to give us the brow bones. And then we're going to draw another line here, just right underneath the nose, just where the circle meets this intersection right here. And then we're going to draw a third line, and this one is going to be halfway between the tip of the nose and the chin, and that's where the mouth is going to be. Now if we transfer these lines over to our drawings, we're going to get the beginning, or we're going to get our all the lines and shapes that we need to start on the head. So Steven, we're going to get started. Okay, so first of all, maybe I should put this here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, first of all, so draw the circle.
Okay.
Draw a circle. My circle is totally off. Can't draw for a camera. And then we're going to draw the line.
Like that?
You might want to go a little bit softer on them, because these are lines that we're not going to want to see afterwards.
Oh,
and then we're going to cut the sphere in half like this. Yeah, and then we're going to draw this third line right here where the circle meets the midline. Perfect. And then let's see, what are we going to do here? We're going to take the width here, and then we're going to draw a line about here. So this part should be the same width as this part. Yep, that'll do. And then halfway in between this line and this line, we're going to draw a line, and that's where the mouth is going to be. Okay? And now here, you're going to add the jaw lines, so the sides of the face. And this is a little bit complex, but from this side of the head, let's see, can the camera see? Yes, the camera can see. From this side, we're going to draw a line, sort of, it's kind of going to the side, to the inside a little, from this line to where the mouth is. So from kind of like that, but maybe a little closer. Yeah, there we go. And then from here, we're going to go all the way to the midline, and that's where the chin is. And then this way, we're going to do the same thing. A little bit like there, that'll do it. Okay. And wow, how many minutes are we? We're at 5 minutes. Shoot.
Hi.
Okay, and then this line right here is the brow bone. So that's where your eyebrows are. Yeah. And then this is where your nostrils are, so the tip of your nose. This line is where the mouth is. And then this is the chin. Okay? And then now we can start adding the features of the face. So where the brow bone is where your eyebrows are. So we can add eyebrows, just like that. So just a little bit of a line. Yeah. And eyebrows tend to be a bit thicker closer to the middle of the face, so just make them a little bit thicker. Perfect. And then if you put your finger in the middle of your, between your eyebrows, you can feel where the crease, a little crease. That's where your nose bridge is.
The glabella?
Huh?
The glabella?
Fine,
Yeah.
let's call it that. And we're just gonna draw that and mark out the nose a little bit. So that's kind of where you're marking out the bridge of your nose. And this is just my style. I mean, like some manga styles don't have this at all. I just need to mark it out for my own reference. And some manga styles, they hardly have a nose at all. Manga tends to underemphasize the nose. But I like to add just a little bit. So instead of making the nose really, really clear, I tend to make it just like that. So you're not actually looking at the nose, you're looking at the shadow that the nose is making. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a little bit of a triangle right there. So try that. That's just going to be at the line where the nostrils are. Yeah. Yeah. And then just like that, and then shade it in. Okay. And then that's kind of the shadow of the nostrils. And so the eyes, where are the eyes? The most important part of the whole head is the eyes. So
they're gonna be big.
Yeah, they're not gonna be that big. Here's the misconception about manga. It's like the eyes are big, but they're not like huge. If you make the eyes huge, it tends to look kind of unnatural. So a little bit under the eyebrows, we add something like this. So it's kind of curved a little bit. See? Yeah, maybe a bit bigger. Just and this way a little. Okay, and then we're gonna add the lower part of the eye. I mean, some styles make it really, really big. I prefer to keep them as somewhat close to human proportions. I mean, these are obviously way huge, bigger eyes than we have, but.
No, these are about my size.
okay, they're Steven's size eyes. Okay. And then inside the eyes, we're going to draw the pupils. So we're just going to add circles like this a little bit. And I think I made it a little bit lopsided. Oh, jeez.
Mine looks worse.
It's okay. First time for everything. And then we'll draw a circle like this. And then those are the highlights of the eyes. So right here is going to be the darkest part of the eye. We're going to shade it in. And then it gets a little bit lighter as you go below.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay. So that looks okay. Oh, where are we? We're at 10 minutes. Okay. And where the mouth is, right here, we're going to just draw a little bit of a line there. So see, we're making 2 lines. The middle. Kind of, yeah. And at the corners of the mouth, we're going to add a little, make it a little darker, and that's because the cheeks realistically kind of sag into the mouth a little bit and makes the it makes the side of the mouth a little bit darker, and it gives it a more realistic feel. And just underneath we're going to add a little bit of a line, and that's marks out the lower lip. Yeah, it's also where the chin begins. And then here's the neck. Yeah. And surprisingly, I could make a whole tutorial just about the neck. People tend to underestimate how much work goes into the neck. The neck can really make or break a picture.
I think I broke my picture.
Don't worry, the first time for everything. Okay, and now for the sake of this video, he's going to be, or he, she, actually probably he, I mostly draw he's, is going to be bald. And we're just going to add the ears here, kind of where the eyes are, and then it stops at the nose. And I feel like
Mine looks really funny.
there. Don't worry about it. Okay, so that's the front view for you.